Hey, what's up, guys? And what's up, Sussex Squad? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, welcome to episode, what is this, 938 of Where the F is Kate? If you guys haven't watched my old video, the palace came out and issued a statement about Kate. It is absolutely rubbish, as the royalists love to say. Sheer rubbish. But I get into that in that video. Go ahead and watch that. You guys, we are going to talk about the way what is it? The legal documents that talk about what happened with Harry and their flight to freedom and the cruel betrayal. I talk about that in another video. In this video, baby, we are only letting the good times roll. Harry and Meghan are victorious, don't you know? Remember last year when Harry and Meghan came out and they were chased mercilessly by the paparazzi. And it was giving Princess Diana. It was giving thinly veiled warning. It was giving, history repeating itself. Kate and William at that time, remember? Oh, have sympathy for Kate and William, mocked Harry and Meghan and said, if Harry feels uncomfortable coming out, maybe he shouldn't go to public engagements. Buckingham Palace was laughing at them. They were trying to make Harry look like a mentally unstable, simpering pansy who can't take the glare, mentally unwell. Remember when they were trying to play him, right? And basically paint him the way they played his mama? Well, guess what, y'all? And remember how all the royalists, remember how all the correspondents were like, the NYPD didn't say that. Everybody says you're lying. And I was like, yeah, but Harry and Meghan aren't liars at all. So what's really going on? Well, baby, the NYPD has come out and told us what's really going on. And guess what? Harry and Meghan are victorious. Y'all, let's get into this mess. Also, you guys, I was thinking, Sussex Squad, I know that I always go live about a lot of topics, but I never go live about royal news. With everything that's going on with Kate, can you let me know in the comments if you want a live dedicated to Where is Kate Royalist? We can go over conspiracy theory. We can go over Twitter threads. We can go over, we can have a call in if you want. I'll be in the comments. We can really talk about everything that we've all seen and read and literally have a Sussex town hall and see if we can't get to the bottom and cut through the false narratives, cut through the speculation that doesn't make any sense, and actually get something that's like, what is going on? And actually figure out what is going on. I'll tell you one thing that I thought was interesting, right? The fact that they said, okay, the fact that they said that, people are now saying, why'd Harry and Meghan leave? They're begging for Harry and Meghan to come back. And they're like, had Meghan stayed, this would have been her time to shine. This could have been Harry's time to shine. They could have gotten everything you wanted. So let me get this straight. You wanted us to stay for years and years and years of abuse. And if I did not completely crack under the horrible, ugly, everything that was being thrown at me, I might have a chance to be used as a lackey to support the monarchy that is actively trying to destroy me. You know what I do think is very telling? It's the one thing that they just leave out. If Harry and Meghan had stayed, Harry and Meghan Meghan would be in Kate's situation right now, and had she said. That's why they're really mad. You're mad that Meghan is not in Kate's situation. And who knows where Kate's situation is? You guys go watch my video about what that rep said. I give a lot of commentary, but baby, it is really, really deep. Okay, let's get into how Harry is victorious, baby. Let's get this. The NYPD has vindicated Harry and Meghan's claims about the May 23rd, 2023 paparazzi case. And get this, they're thinking about pressing charges. They are thinking about pressing charges. I do want to say this that really scared me. I remember when that happened, it was giving Diana in that tunnel. There was gaslighting going on such a great, and don't forget that the Daily Mail even put something that Harry was involved in an accident in the early mornings while he was being chased, and then promptly deleted it. You guys, listen, it was beyond red. It was beyond weird. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. Okay. Again, let's get into this and how They're going. Now, listen, they are trying to dissuade us by letting us know, oh, you lost your bid for security. That doesn't mean anything. They refuse to give any names, any reason. And they're like, what we say goes. And baby Harry's like, and guess what, baby? I'm appealing that mess. And I do also want to think that, I'm going to keep my thoughts on King Charles and Harry half in, half out, because I see how this is playing out. But I'll talk about that in a different video. Let's get to what's at hand. Prince Harry finds himself Wednesday in the unenviable position of having lost his war on the British government over security arrangements. He didn't lose his war. He is appealing, with the judge rejecting his demand for automatic police protection while in the UK. It's not automatic. He wants to pay for it. And the reason he wants police is because in the UK, the police are the only ones that are allowed to arm themselves. It is a very real threat, one that everybody knows. But at this point, they hate Harry so much, they want him gone so he will no longer be a thorn in the side of the monarchy. That's what I think. He has, however, won a battle, and some consolation may yet be found by the Sussexes after the much mocked claim that they were involved in a near catastrophic car chase through the streets of New York City last year was vindicated in the judgment. Now, however, it's emerged in the judgment that the NYPD found the chase in May really did happen, and has concluded that the behavior of the paparazzi chasing Harry and Meghan was not just reckless, but persistently dangerous. Remember when Harry's people came out and said the license plates were unmarked? These people were operating by, so everybody's like, well, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Harry's security, and maybe he has special ops security. It's very expensive, but very thorough security. We're the first to say this seems like a strategic military bang bang job. It seems like people were trying to get him anyway. And it seemed like whoever was set assigned to him to ruin Harry and Meghan's big night out, because that's what they want to do, scare them into being quiet, scare them. It was, to me, a thinly veiled threat. What happened to your mama can happen to you, and it doesn't matter what soil you're on. They said, in what was likely to be sweet vindication for Harry and Meghan, a senior officer at the NYPD has said the city not only holds enough evidence to arrest 2 people for reckless endangerment, but has also upgraded its security protocol for visits by Harry and Meghan following the incident last May. So they will be protected in the USA. In a letter to the Metropolitan Police in London dated December 6, 2023, the NYPD's chief of intelligence discussed certain changes to the security posture that would be afforded to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex following a thorough review. Okay? The intelligence chief wrote, "We found the following: a reckless disregard of vehicle and traffic laws and persistently dangerous and unacceptable behavior on the part of the paparazzi during the night in question. The individuals operated vehicles, scooters, and bicycles in a manner that forced the security team, which included NYPD lead car, this was including the police lead car, to take pursuing vehicles or trapped on side blocks. Our conclusion upon review of the Manhattan District Attorney's Office is that we have sufficient evidence to arrest 2 individuals for reckless endangerment." I want them arrested, and I want to see, right? I want them arrested, and I want to see who paid these people to do that. The intelligence briefing was published Wednesday in a judgment in the lawsuit Prince Harry was bringing against the British government over his security provisions in the UK. While the NYPD has yet to actually arrest anyone in connection with the incident, there has been an immediate upgrade in the security extended to Prince Harry and Meghan when they visit New York in the future. The letter is addressed to the chief superintendent and commander of the Royalty and Special Protected and was produced in court by Harry's lawyer. So let me get this straight. Harry and Meghan were actually vindicated. Now, I do want to say this. Why didn't Ari Emanuel release this to the public? Because around the time that this was happening, the guy from Spotify and the head of CA or whatever decided to dunk on Harry and Meghan because they thought they were going to be down. This would have been the perfect thing. And I mean perfect thing to actually show, the perfect thing to actually show what was going on. This would have been the perfect thing during Christmas And a Christmas gift to the Sussex Squad. Now, listen, I've already been critical of Ari Emanuel. I don't think that he can handle people on the level of global media celebrity. He can do Kim Kardashian's because he understands that. But when you have a global media force that is also philanthropic, I don't think Ari really knows what to do with it. I think they need people. He needs to at least hire people that also work with heads of state, and that will give them a more clear vision of where he needs to take Harry and Meghan. I'm not suggesting they're going to act like elected heads of state. But do you know what I'm saying? Like people that, I don't know, he's just doing a job. But I'm just saying, I'm glad this is coming out now in a lawsuit. But why did this come out now instead of in December when everybody was still mocking them? Why didn't this come out back then? But it doesn't matter. We can talk about that all we want. I will say that, yeah, things are looking up for Harry and Meghan. Everything they've said has been proven true. And now this whole system, this whole institution that spent the better part of 3 years, and I firmly do believe that somehow the palace had their fingers in it. I remember that. I think that now these weapons that were formed against Harry and Meghan, baby, their enemies shall not prosper. I do believe, I remember that night, Meghan looked so pretty in her gold dress. I remember the way it was victorious. I remember she was accepting an award. I remember how happy they were. And I remember that day how it got snatched away. I do not think it was a coincidence. I think it was a thinly veiled warning to keep your head down and don't you dare actually come out and build a life outside of anything that we tell you to do. Fortunately, it did not work. Fortunately, Harry will not, fortunately, um, fortunately, that did not work. Fortunately, and I will say fortunately, Harry and Meghan are rising. You know, and I want to say people can be like, oh, who could have saw this? God did. God, Harry and Meghan are blessed and highly favored, baby. I don't even think we need to go that far. I think that when your enemies are so evil and so bent on destroying you, right? So bent on destroying you. I do believe that this is the natural cause of their actions. They were so obsessed with destroying you that, baby, it looks like they destroyed themselves. And at the end of the day, we can say what we want about Meghan. She is a jewel of the monarchy, or could have been the crown jewel. They could have revived. But let's not forget, it's Harry and Meghan together. Isn't it funny? The last shall be first. They wanted Harry to believe he was nothing. He believed in himself, found a woman, believed in her. They believed in each other. And now look at them. The British monarchy, the British media, they all need them, but they're so antiquated. And William is so stupid that he will destroy everything just to destroy Harry. Let's not get into what he might have destroyed with his wife. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments and let me know if you want to go live and check out those other videos. They're really good. All right, guys, Sussex Squad, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.